Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Today we're talking auto and also a bit of tech. We have Benjamin Arinze, the MD of JB Autos this morning. It is great to have you. You are welcome. Great to have you. All right. So you have been in the auto business for what now? For how long now?
Yeah, I've been in the auto business for 15 years.
For 15 years. So that means that you've seen the evolution of cars. You've been there right from the beginning and all of that. Let's talk about the business, the evolution of cars, how it has moved, how people relate when it comes to buying of cars and all of that. As a businessman or as dealing with autos, how have you seen it evolve?
Okay, the car manufacturing companies have evolved in installing great features in cars because they have seen that most people these days don't really just go buy a car or a car that will move them from point A to point B. People look for comfort, safety, and also they consider cost. So manufacturers have seen what people really want, and they try to install great features in cars. So not just consider the cost, but comfort and safety too.
I like that. I like that because we've seen cars where these days where you have car seats that, you know, they adjust to how the person.
Yeah, most cars, they come with massage features.
Talk to me about that.
You know, if you're negotiating a bend, if you're in certain cars, if you're negotiating a bend, the car, you will not just bend like this. The car seat will adjust you back to your normal position. Yeah, it comes with such features.
Wow.
So I don't want to mention the car name or all that. So, but these are great features that comes with recent cars. It massages you, and it adjusts you back to your default position.
It's already giving you massage while you're inside.
Yes, yes. You can turn on the massage features, and you get massage.
Wow, that would be that is something quite cool. When you come now, you mentioned something talking about cost. When people want to go buy cars, do they have already what they want to buy, or do you get to tell them about the features in different cars before they make up their mind?
Okay, first, people already know what they want. And when someone walks up to you to buy a car, try to listen to the person. Understand what the person wants. People go for cars with different features and different purposes. Some people go buy cars that are very fast. Some people come for fast cars. Some people come for cars that have great luxury features. So you need to understand what the person wants so that you can know options to give the person. So most people they're just after sales. Okay, I just want to sell this. Okay, some people want a car with 4 cylinders. Some want 6 cylinders. Some want 8 cylinder. You cannot try to sell 4-cylinder car to someone who wants a V8, a V8 engine vehicle. Because he knows what he's looking for. He wants performance. So some want comfort. Some want very cost-effective, fuel-efficient.
Efficiency. That's one that is big quite here. People are, in fact, most of the time, I think that people want to think about fuel efficiency before they even think of a car. For the average man, that is.
Yes.
All right. So now, let's talk about security features in cars that you've sold. What are the updated security? Because I know that security has been quite an issue as the country is now. What are the latest or the recent security features that you can see in cars that people want to get?
Okay, there are great security features that has been developed in cars, like the anti-collision sensor. So if you're approaching an obstacle certain kilometers away, the car warns you, beeps. There's a sound that comes up from the car that warns you a collision is ahead. And some recent cars now are now installed with Arinze. So the car tells you what is ahead of you. The car tells you can talk to the car. Arinze, I am hot. Can you turn down the temperature a bit?
I like doing your smile because I like this.
And another great safety feature that has been developed in cars is the anti-braking system.
Anti-braking system?
Yes.
Okay.
Automatic braking system.
How does that work?
So if you're approaching a very serious obstacle that can lead to deployment of the airbag, the car automatically brakes, stops.
Is there a challenge with that thing? Because I'm thinking that, what if, the thing with technology, the car, what if the car malfunctions and, that it's a sensor. There's sometimes when your phone and your laptop can malfunction and then they see something that is really not there. What if maybe you're on speed and then the car senses that there might be something that needs it and that thing is not there and then it brakes automatically? Is it okay to give full automated control to a car in that kind of way?
Okay, before a sensor malfunctions, it warns you. What most people don't take note of is the certain warnings popping up in the instrument cluster.
Oh, okay.
So while you're driving, you need to pay attention to your instrument cluster. Instrument cluster, if there is a sensor that is going to malfunction, the instrument cluster tells you and warns you ahead. But sometimes we neglect those warnings, but they are very important.
Yeah.
A sensor cannot just malfunction like that. It must have started warning you, okay, this sensor is faulty. Visit your workshop. Visit a mechanic. But we tend to ignore it most times until the car stops or breaks down completely.
Finally, let's just talk about car maintenance and all of that. We know that some people wait until it has gone to the final stage and all of that. How often should one engage, especially when it comes to all these kind of automated cars, cars that are technology drives them and all of that? How often should maintenance be in such luxury cars?
Okay, I think it depends on how you use your car.
Okay.
It depends on how you use it. Okay, if you drive your car every day, you should regularly visit your mechanic or the workshop for not just to fix a fault, not until there's a fault. Okay. You could just drive in some weekend and do a general checkup of your cars. And if any sensor or device is faulty, you will replace it or fix it. So you're not going to have issues with your car. Most people say this brand is this brand is that, not good. But it depends on how you're using your car. If you treat your car well, your car is like your wife or your babe. If you treat your car well, the car also will treat you well, and you enjoy your car.
I like that.
So some people, car is not just what will take you from point A to point B. Like for me now, whenever I'm down or depressed, I just go into my car, just drive around.
Wonderful.
Just play some good music. And by the time you're back, by the time you're back to your house,
you feel better.
You feel better.
Thank you, Mr. Ben. It was great having you talk to us about this. At least we'll take just that one, that the car is your wife. Treat you well, you treat you well back. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Ben. All right, that's all. I hope you're able to pick one or two things there. We'll take this time out now. Don't go away. There's still much more to come on the show.